All right, folks, time for the hot topics. What's the first one?
We've got one more. Another state of emergency declared in the Kingston Western and Kingston Central Police Divisions as for a period of 14 days starting yesterday, announced by our PM, Andrew Holness, speaking at a press conference. He said the SOE was implemented due to increased criminal activities in the two divisions since the start of the year, which he said, if left unchecked, could spiral to chaotic ends. According to Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson, 74% of all murders in those divisions are gang-related. Now, we could give it a boundaries, but it could probably take us a whole show.
It's just down from us here. Lyndhurst Road and Retirement Road, its intersection, and easterly along Lyndhurst Road to Slipe Road, and then you have the Torrington Road to Hero Circle, and then you have
South Camp Road onto Port Royals.
Yeah, because you have Western and Central Kingston, so it's almost like it's two different ones.
I might place them this, this is like, these are roads I traverse like every day.
I go down there, that's down by North Street, St. John's is down there and stuff also, so we just hope that everyone will be safe at the end of this.
So in the middle of COVID, crime is spiraling.
Wow.
Eh?
Incredible.
I tell you, we are the best of Jamaica, we are the worst of Jamaica.
And apparently in Central Kingston, and the story, it's on the front page, botched gun deal triggers war. So apparently I'm told that a couple of the kids or gentlemen went to buy guns, the money was taken, and then they killed them and didn't give them the guns, and that apparently started it. So, I don't coach an inner city school, but I coach a school in the inner city. And when I go down, every day I go down, coach, remember so-and-so, them killed him last night, and coach,
it's sad, man.
It's very sad. And these are young people we're talking about, very, very sad. So hopefully some people, I was listening to the opposition and they're suggesting that this really hasn't worked, the states of emergency, because crime is still on the way up. But boy, anything
the issue is really the gangs, it's just to get to the root.
And I was reading, or I heard the minister saying that something like he would say 3/4 of the gangs in the whole country must come from these areas.
Crazy.
Which is madness. He said something like, and you read it, 74% of all murders.
48 gangs in Kingston Western, 32 in Kingston Central.
Crazy, man. 48 and 32. I 80 that. Also?
That's 80?
Yeah.
And that's not all of them?
Yeah. 80 gangs.
In a little country like Jamaica?
Not in a little country, in a little area.
In one area?
Yeah, 80 gangs.
Good Lord.
Wow. Yep. The next one says murder emergency as gangs spread wings, which is what we were talking about. The entire capital is now blanketed on the SOEs, pushing
to 10.
The total number of police divisions and the emergency powers. And I suspect later on we'll be talking about these powers that police, that they have, because apparently when it's a state of emergency, they kind of have more powers.
Yeah, increased powers.
Yeah, than they normally do.
Security Minister Dr. Harris Chang said on Sunday that intergang and intragang warfare has been fueling crime and violence in the two troubled police regions. He said that criminals were also forging new partnerships. Look at that. Kingston Western, which has had a zone of special operations for 2.5 years, has recorded a 92% spike in murders year on year. Kingston Central's murder rate is up by almost 50%, 47%. People, what is happening?
Well, I repeat myself, folks, but I've been saying this for about 4 or 5 years. None of that not going to stop it. The commissioner can't stop it. The security forces can't stop it by themselves. They can't stop it. The prime minister can't stop it. We just need to understand that sooner or later it is going to be right at your doorstep if it don't reach there yet. And we need to do something about it. The country, the whole of us have to stop this. It can't just say, boy, police have this and prime minister that and minister that. Them cannot stop it. Cannot stop it.
And they say extortion seems to be getting worse, or it appears that criminals are jostling to make the Southern Coastal Improvement Highway Project, a target for.
I know some people have just decided, might as well I just pay it, because if I don't pay it, them going to come rob me and kill
There
me.
are a lot of people who do that.
Yeah, so you have some people say every week them come and them take them 20,000. You just give them the 20,000. I say, well, make sure you look after that place and nobody kill nobody. If you don't do that, you're in trouble. Woi.
In the meantime, Anderson said that private CCTV surveillance has been helping the police in their investigations, and he's calling, as Nev has been saying, for more public support and buy-in. Says, I have to thank the members of the public for the information they've been giving us so far.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if so much people are dead in war-torn areas in the world.
less.
I don't know if so much people are dead in Iraq and all the place. They like how we say, we just a killer. And it's we friend them and people we know we are killing and stuff.
crazy.
All right, two to face military court for missing M16s. Remember that story? Because apparently one of those guns would have been used to kill a woman, and then the soldier actually killed himself, I think. But they still can't find them. And I quote, the head of the JDF, Lieutenant General Rocky Mead, says, we have advanced our investigation to the point where we have 2 persons that will be facing our internal disciplinary procedures shortly. They still can't find them, though. He says, I won't be able to go into details, obviously, because it's a judicial-type system that we have internally. There you go. Next one.
We're looking at this case between a 20-year case, a legal battle between Paymaster, Jamaica Limited, and Paul Lowe over breach of copyright, which ended on Thursday with the Supreme Court ordering the company, that's Paymaster, to pay the computer programmer and software developer $282 million in damages. Interest at 6% was awarded on the sum covering the period August 25, 2000 to June 11, 2020, which brings, according to the attorney for Lowe, the total amount payable to his client to just over $600 million. Paymaster, a bill payment company founded by Ambassador Audrey Marks, had brought a claim against GKRS, that's Grace Kennedy Remittance Services Limited, and Lowe after the computer programmer sold a bill payment software to the food and financial entity to launch Bill Express. Paymaster contended it had exclusive rights to the software, which Lowe had first sold to it, and they obtained an injunction in the Supreme Court that barred the programmer from selling his software. Hence the case where Lowe and GKRS were successful in the claim against them, as the court ruled that Lowe was the owner of the software. So I guess this is where it ends, is it? Right?
282 million?
Landmark case, they're saying.
Plenty of money, right?
Based on the ruling.
I know you're not a legal mind.
So don't ask me.
If them things happen, usually you get the money.
I have no idea. Right. I have no idea.
This one is great. This last one is great, eh?
Yes.
Vogue
but it's been a while in
recognizes-
coming. This little girl, this young lady, I should say, has been posting pictures of herself. Actually, since her dad came out of, since he came back home. Look at her. She's so striking. Mm-hmm. There was a video she posted when she went to greet him, and then she's been posting stuff on her page.
That's Buju's daughter.
Buju's daughter.
Yeah.
Abigail. Abihail or Abigail? Abihail?
Abigail.
Abihail. Abihail. And people have been saying to her, my God, you are beautiful. You should model. You should. Well, there we go. Recognized by Teen Vogue in their Best Vogue magazine cover star challenge.
Fantastic.
It is. So
Who is Nico Kelly? That's Nico. No. That's his design. Oh.
That's Bootleg Rockstar?
Apparently. Yeah.
Yeah. Big designer.
There you go.
Boss. Boss.
We want the on a cover.
You don't gonna be on Teen Vogue. You'd be more like on.
Not teen, we just want the on a cover.
Like on Big People Vogue.
So why we can't just go on the regular Vogue?
Hmm?
The Vogue have a regular Vogue. Bless you.
True word.
No, man.
You're so predictable.
Yeah, I mean, how much shot with a leg down sleeves, probably down. No, man. Yeah, well, like I said, everybody run, go to the road.
Nobody ran. Everybody's still in here,
Everybody
people.
run, go to the
Never.
road.
That is the kind of discrimination that we are trying to fight against. Tell the people you're joking, please.
I am joking.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll soon come back.
Dale, tell you, oh, wait, no, how much out of 10?
Yeah.
Dale said she go in one store and the security guard, our temperature, and her temperature was 90 degrees, which obviously was not, what's that, Celsius? And the guard said, what? 90? And everybody start looking at her like, you know, you're sick, you're sick, you're sick. And she just took her time and said, you know what, I don't need anything in this store. So.
Somebody apparently never remembered to take my picture.
It's very foolishness. Take it, master.
That's what the man said. Maybe take a picture.
Beep.
So, okay.
It's facial recognition.
Right. When you come back, if you say Simone alone, you know, the whole of
Jody, come, Joe. Come.
Just so come
But
back.
look at this. Wait, not before you look at Jody's actually.
We're going to so far, Jody, stay.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Jobo.
This is Jody.
We're too wicked. Never.